Continuing the 2-point perspective, I want to show you now how to do a 2-point perspective in actual depth. Now this one we estimated on. Now we're going to do this in actual depth. Alright, so I want to go in here and look at the slide from Blackboard. Now this right here is what you do to do a 2-point perspective with the actual depth. First you draw your top, front, and right side like they did this little small structure, little cabin or something. Now any angle is fine on this when you turn it, because this is how you're going to get your depth. 30 degrees is common for the top view, and at least double the length of the object to get the station point. Okay? Now down here, this is going to be the horizon line. Okay, this is going to be, we're on the profile plane here. This is the horizon line, this is the ground line. And when you start drawing this thing up, if you'll notice over here, remember the station point? What you do is you offset this. I'll zoom that in just a little closer. You offset, and you're parallel to this line right here. You got to figure out where you want to put your vanishing points, and it comes straight up. And right off that, you just offset this line, and it's going to be parallel with this one, parallel to this side, and that's your station point. This is where you're shooting your projectors up, kind of like the 1-point perspective when you've done the actual depth on it. This is where you're getting that data. Now down here is your horizon line. Now this horizon line can be above it, under it. It just depends on what kind of view you're looking for. And what you do is you come over here to the step by step. You just send first, you catch this point, and you bring it down here, and you get your true length of your line, the true height, and then you start sending these projectors out to it, just like this. And then whenever you want your depth, you come off your SP, catch your points like this right here on this back side, or actually, let's add the depth. This is where we started from. I want the depth of this. You can see I come off this SP and I hit that corner right there, which is represented as 3, and then I bring it right here where it crosses that picture plane. That's what they call it. Where it crosses that at, you bring that line straight down, and it makes this line, and it just all blends in. So it's something we've already done. It just, this time you're using 2 vanishing points, and that horizon line is right here. You could have the horizon line higher than that. It doesn't matter. But again, when you do this, this needs to be at least twice of this, twice the length of this, and that's the reason your SP is down here. Okay, so let's get in it, and we're going to draw this up. Now, just like what we've got here, I want to come over here and do the same thing. The thing of it is, I've got to draw this image. Let me get some more limits here so I can move around a little bit. Oh. Get some limits here, 0, 0. I'm going to do a 50, 50. So now I've got plenty of room to work. There we go. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to draw this thing. It's real simple. It was 2 inches tall. 2. It was 5 this way. 5. It was 1 this way. Come back over. It was 4 this way. Then it goes up, and we'll tie it in here. Now at the top view, I'm just going to take and get this up here. Bring it straight across. Bring it, and I can't remember. I don't think we had, do we have a depth on that? Yeah, 2 inches depth. So 2 this way, come straight back. Just like that. And there's our top view. So it's, again, this is a really simple drawing. Now here I want to put my plane on here. There's my picture plane. And I want to take this object and I want to rotate it. I don't know if I can grab that by itself or not. Probably not. I want to take and rotate it right now. It'll take just a second. I want to rotate it. That right there is probably at a 45. Let me see. Or, no, it's on a 30. We'll use that 30. Right there's my 30-degree angle. They recommend 30, but you can use any angle you want. Now, this thing was 5 inches long, so line right here. I'm going to go off this point right here. I want to bring this thing down. Actually, what I need to do is undo that. If I want to have this thing look similar to this one, I need to rotate it this way. Now that's going to make a little bit, it's going to look a little bit closer. And here's my picture plane. Now I come straight off this thing here, and this thing was 5 inches in its width, so we got to at least be double, so it's 10. So right there is my SP right there, and all I have to do at this point is I have to be parallel. So long as I'm on the same angle, that right there is. But now this one here, I can just take a line and I can do this. I can just do an offset, make it real easy, because I don't know where it needs to go to. But I can just take this line and move it just like this, and it takes all the guesswork out of it. And then all I have to do is just extend it up to this line, enter it, click on it, and it's up there. Also, I can take this line and just move it on over. So at this point, there's everything that I need. There's my SP point, and I can go ahead and draw that and put that point in there if I want to. But I need to make sure and format my point style is on if I'm going to use points. Absolute, 0.2. There it is. You can see it. That's my SP point. And where these touch at right there, let me get this out of the way. Where that clicks on this one, I'm going to bring it down to here. And this one touches. Those are going to be where my station points are going to be. If you'll remember when we go back here, or my vanishing points, I'm sorry. You see where it comes off that? That's your vanishing point. That's your vanishing point. So we got this in. We've got it turned the way we want. We got our SP. Now you bring these lines down. And basically, anywhere you want to put this horizon line, it's going to be up to you. So I want to put my horizon line. I'll just put it bring it up just a little bit, about right there. Bring it across. There's my horizon line. I'm trying to get as close to that one as I can, and come straight off of this right here, right down the center, or where that starts at. And I want to come down here to about this point right there, and I want to put the overall in first, which was, let me look, see what that was, which is 2. Even though I know at that corner it's not 2, but that's where I'm starting at. So I want to put just to have them on there, I want to put 2 points there. Those are my vanishing points. This is my station point. So all you got to do is hit line, hit those points, hit that, back up here. And to make it easier for you, you could delete these out right there. That way you don't have a whole lot to look at. And this right here is my horizon line. I'm just going to delete that out. I'm just going to get stuff out of my way. And again, I want to bring this one up 1 inch. Come over here, kind of just like what we did on this drawing earlier. And now, to get the depth and to get everything accurate, this is what we got to do. Now, this time, on this one, I put the actual number in here, but I could have guesstimated it. I could have estimated it and made it look a little bit better, but I just put the actual number in. On this one, if I want the depth back to here, all thing I got to do is come off this station point, hit this point, and now from this point straight down, and we get that. Now you can go right here off of this one to the top of this, and you're starting to see this thing come to life. Now I want to catch this point right there off of this, catch it right there, and then bring it straight down. And that right there was that, so it'll be right there to right there. Alright, and we'll trim it as we go. Kinda, I like to see things happen here, see it come to life. Starting to do that, starting to take form. Looks a little better, doesn't it, than that other drawing we had over there. Now, line, I want to catch this point right there, and we'll send it up here and catch this one, so I can catch where it crosses that picture plane to bring it straight down, just like that. Now take a line, and I want to go off this point to catch this, to catch this, and to catch this. Now at this point, we're getting there very, 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 very slowly, but we're getting there. Hit line, come off of this vanishing point, swing it over here to this, and we've got that. We'll trim up some more stuff. That's gone. This is gone. That's gone. This is gone. And this one's gone. And then we'll have to delete that out. Oh, it's starting to take form. The last piece I've got to hit off this point is this one right here. It crosses the line right there. Go from there to there. And all you have to do is just grab this one. And if you go back here, if you'll notice, that's not right. We should be able to just connect the dots on that one. Just like that. That's the end points, so that all turned out right. And then just go in there and clean up all your lines. So bring this one down. And it depends too, guys, on where your vanishing points are. But according to this is the actual 2-point perspective of that part that we got over here. This is an isometric. This is the 2-point perspective in actual. This is a 2-point perspective in just estimating it. And of course, the points were a little bit different. The viewpoints. This one's viewpoints were up higher than this one. This one wasn't as high. If we put ours up higher, it would have turned just a little bit more like that. So I hope you enjoy that. You'll see it on Project 25. There's one image I want you to draw, one an estimate, and then I want you to draw one in actual for me.